Alright, hello chat. Looks like there's some fun drama going on in the chat. Minor Chica and Research Overload, y'all two just love to hate each other, and I am all for it. Alright, now before we begin, I would like to thank, I'm Sir Halvden. I believe you are the one that hit me with the follow while we were waiting to get stream started. Thank you so much for your follow. It means a lot. More than you could possibly know. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into our Pokemon White version random lock, which hopefully you guys know the rules of by this point, but if not, no worries, I'll explain in brief. Basically, a whole bunch of stuff has been randomized, including the Pokemon that we can encounter in the wild, the Pokemon that each trainer has, the items at the Pokemart, and even the names of each of the individual trainers. And the Nuzlocke portion of it is pretty much just saying that we're only able to catch the first Pokemon that we encounter in a given area. Last time we already got our encounter and caught a Pokemon here in the Relic Castle and in the Desert Resort. So we won't be doing any catching for a little bit. We're pretty much just going to be fighting Pokemon trainers for this stream. For what I foresee of this stream, it's going to be primarily just us fighting Pokemon trainers. Getting some levels here in between Relic Castle and the Desert Resort, which isn't too big, but it is going to take us some time just to explore between going and healing up, because we already need to do that, and fighting all these trainers, because we need the levels before we go and we fight Elisa. Who is the next gym leader, by the way? We also got some pretty good suggestions on our last stream for some games we should add to the roster. So I'm looking forward to looking into those. Last of Us, yeah, that was one of the games that was suggested last time. I've never played it. Personally, myself. What is The Last of Us about? Isn't that one of those zombie games? Or have I got that mixed up with one of the other ones? Plant zombies. Okay, so like spores and stuff? Kind of like Resident Evil. Someone likes getting bitten by zombies and not dying. Yeah, that's typically how it goes with these zombie games. That does remind me, another idea we have for stream is potentially me dragging one of my friends on here who does not handle horror particularly well. And having them play some of the Resident Evil games while we watch in sadistic glee. Yes, unfortunately, Minor Chica thinks she can handle horror well. I don't personally believe it, but she has agreed to do so. Whoa! Research overload. You can't call your nemesis that. Always a future hoe, never a current hoe. You know what? Me too, Minor Chica. I've always described myself as a hoe in theory, but never in practice.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Okay then. I live you. I live you too, Research Overload. On a serious note, I do love my chat. You guys are phenomenal. We know, we know. It's not about the quantity of chatters, it's about the quality of chatters. And me personally, I think I've got some of the best here. Agreed. And I'm glad you guys could catch the pre-stream today. That was excellent. I've been meaning to... I've been hoping I'd get a chance to actually show that off and ask for more specific feedback on it. I personally like how it has become. I like how it looks. I like what I've done with it. I am, of course, going to add more to it eventually. But I think little upgrades consistently is going to be one of the best things that I can do for me personally and for my stream. Ooh, zoom lens. Hooray! This man just gave me a bag of sand in the middle of the desert. And I suppose there wasn't too much better of a way to get that item to the player. Oh, I should have been walking around with this on this whole time. Muscle wing, that's good. We can go ahead and use that. So that's going to increase the attack stat of one of our Pokemon just a little bit. The base attack. And who are we thinking? I'm thinking... probably Jockington. Make that crunch a little bit more effective. Oh, what could be here? Oh, an X special. I know a bunch of people like to use them, and I understand the benefit of the X stats. I hate them. Me personally. So, this is still part of the Relic Castle, so we can't catch something new here. I know, big sad chat. Even if we could, we would have gotten a Paris, which we already have. So no thanks. Oh, also, incredibly good news, chat. So I finally started the process that would put me in a new recording space. Well, a new streaming and recording space. It's pretty much a matter of moving to an entirely new house, because as the current setup stands, there's no place for me realistically to do that. But by moving to a new place, from the same, rented out by the same people we currently have a lease with, because currently our lease is set to expire in about a month and a half. And basically we're just going to transfer our lease over to a new place about the same size but with an extra bedroom, and the computer is going to go into that extra bedroom and become a sort of office space for me. Beneficial for a few things. There should be less background noise. I'm sure you guys hear the dishwasher right now, and I'm pretty it's showing all the time on the audio mixer that you guys can hear the air conditioner, and I truly hate that, but it's... the conditions would become completely unbearable if I were to have the air conditioner off, and I already don't wash my dishes often enough, so I'm trying to be better about that. But in other good news of moving recording spaces, I'll also be able to explore different time frames, which means it won't be 8 p.m. every night, which it has been lately. It has been 8 p.m. and I like that consistency, but it's just not good for some of my viewers. I know some of you guys aren't able to watch every night at 8 o'clock up until 10 o'clock. Some of you guys need to go to bed a little bit sooner. Or you need to get started on your chores. So I'm thinking it could be something where we have some streams, some of them being me, yeah. Mine are Chica primarily. That's the one I know about. That is one of my biggest test audience people. A lot of my feedback comes from there, so a lot of what gets adjusted comes from there. I know, and we've been so sad having you miss the streams. But regardless, we wanted to move into a 3-bedroom anyways, just I'd be more comfortable having a better office space. And with that, I'll be able to stream different hours. We could probably go... That's fair, research overload. What I'm kind of thinking is we could go a little bit later on weekends. So like Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday nights. We could still stream from 8, but maybe go until 11. Maybe start stretching out the length of streams. Whereas, how's the side hustles going to fight for my dishonor? How are those going? I assume that question is directed at research overload. Oh. Things are getting all romantical in my chat. I should outspeed. Yeah, perfect. Sorry to anyone who joined in for Pokemon commentary and is just getting all of the latest and greatest tea. All my chatters who love to hate each other and are in a very love-hate relationship. You know what? I think we're on the same page on that one, research overload. Anyway, Spamton's not really able to deal with Gotharita. Just like I'm not able to deal with goth chicks. It should have been me getting double slapped by a pretty goth lady. No. It should have been me. You will? Minor Chica, you be careful. I will follow up on that. Don't start making promises you can't keep. Research overload, something's getting grinded. That much is for certain. No, don't back down. No! But fair enough. Alright, research overload, it's your time to shine. Send me the money. No! Spamton! Spamton got laser beamed to hell! All because I was too distracted thinking about pretty ladies in goth attire smacking me around. Oh, how could I be such a fool? Now I've lost the pretty goth ladies and my Pokemon. This is unacceptable. I bored out of my Mons. That is a lot of questions. The box is not looking good because we just lost one of our... I think we've got 2 Pokemon in the box. And we just lost one, so he's gotta go in there. Unless you mean already fainted Pokemon, in which we have plenty. The team looks like we can actually pull that up as soon as the animation finishes here. What are your pronouns? I'm she, her. Thank you very much for asking. I'll make sure to put that in the description of my channel. I did not think... I don't know why I assumed people would already know. Mareep is a really good Pokemon. And I will get to the rest of your questions, I swear. Just give me a moment. Okay, so this is our current team. This is what we've got going on. We've got Susie the Lickitung, Jackenstein the Paris, Task the Noctowl, Vessel our Vaporeon, Jockington the Arbok. My brain kept saying Cobra, knowing that's not technically right. And unfortunately, Spamton just died on us, so we're gonna have to throw him in the box. As for the rest of your questions, what all is randomized? Most of the base stuff. So the wild Pokemon, the trainer Pokemon are type themed. Yeah, the team's not great. It's not perfect, at least. It's got its quirks. Wild Pokemon, trainer Pokemon, special shop items, so like the regular shop is the same as usual, but the secondary shop in the Pokemart has been
Naked Grandma! Naked, huh?
There's also occasionally a naked grandma that pops up. What are the deaths? We'll get to that when we get to the box. I'll be more than happy to show you who all has died. What the fuck is going on with this chat? You are witnessing the best chat to ever live. Okay, we're gonna have to switch out to someone else. Jockington, deal with this bitch. And, let's see, what did you enter into? Random naked grandmas are great. I agree. And if you want to make some sounds play, it should be a little on-screen function that you can click on, load up, and have a variety assortment of sounds that you can play and make us all bear witness to. Minor Chica, you better work on your phrasing.
Naked Grandma! Naked, huh?
You better either work on your naked... you better work on your phrasing or on your naked grandma.
What you gonna do with...
Naked Grandma! Naked, huh?
You missed the grandma button. Missed the grandma button and blessed us with the all that ass. It's true. They found the ass button. You know what, bored out of my mons? What are your pronouns? Because I happen to know some of my other chatters personally. I don't know who you are. What are your pronouns? Since you bothered to ask me. Wow, Minor Chica, even me.
What you gonna do with...
Alright, awesome. We got a he, him, gremlin goober in the chat. Love to see that. It should have been me! Research overload, you and me both. We must unite against this new threat to our kingdom. We must do to board out of our mons what Task is doing to this wormhole right now. He really is the lucky ones. He really is my Deltarune. Speaking of, in case you're curious as to what other games I play, we've been playing Deltarune a lot on the channel, though that has started to really quiet down because I'm out of the main story content. Oh no, that's perfectly fine. A lot of the references are to chat, less so to video games. As for other games, we played Hades for the first time last night. We've got a few suggestions that we're looking into. We obviously play Pokemon. Third set of pronouns is stupid idiot. Well, if you keep playing around, it sounds like Minor Chica's going to be calling you those ones a lot. Yeah, the Minor Chica sums it up really nicely. That's pretty much the bulk of what has happened on this channel for the past month. So yeah, these are our two Pokemon. Next sub-goal, eat your mic. Oh no, the eat your mics have infected my chat now. Oh yay. Alright, so unfortunately Spamton's dead. Just gotta throw him in here with these other 4 dead idiots. So we have Blookie, who was our first death, Birdly, Queen, Swatch, and now Spamton. We gotta start looting these bodies. Hold on. Rowlet? No, that's Rufflet. Rufflet is actually a Pokemon that was introduced in Gen 5. The Freedom Bird, based off of the Bald Eagle and such. And you may notice all of our Pokemon that we've been naming after Deltarune and or Undertale characters. And we have named our graveyard the Snowgrave. It's okay, Minor Chica, you don't have to know Pokemon particularly well. Now we just have to decide whether we want Ralsei or Onion. Yeah, the Routen Deltarune. I suppose we should probably take Ralsei, you know, one of the Delta warriors and whatnot. Also, I don't play Undertale or Deltarune. That's unfortunate. We have played some of it on the channel. It's personally really high up there for my favorites.
What the hell is even that?
Apparently Research Overload is confused. Da-da-da. Oh yes, definitely going to heal. Research Overload, I also imagine that's the reaction everybody has when they see everything that I'm doing. As for taking Palpitoad, I'm kind of figuring getting help from my father. But no. I already have Vaporeon, which is pretty good in terms of water types, I feel. Whereas my only other grass type that I currently have is Paris, and that's not as good. It could definitely be better. Actually, do I still have Paris? Did Paris die? No, Jackenstein is still here. Jackenstein's still with us. Hooray! Now let's see if we can find something good to give to Rouse. Ooh, we could give him the amulet coin, but I thought I had one of those, like, power seeds or whatever in here somewhere. Apparently not. Okay, amulet coin it is. How do I press the buttons? Using a little bit of psychic power given to me by my crown I found. I can't believe I just found it there in the jungle, you know, on top of this weird bone structure. Yeah. I've been meaning to draw the little psychic hands and a little bit of psychic energy. But I've been more than a little bit overwhelmed recently, so I haven't had the chance to actually do that. Also, I suck at drawing hands, let alone fake hands. Oh, like little stick figure claws? That makes sense. Da-da-da. Oh, we don't have Spamton anymore to deal with flying types. That's unfortunate. We just gotta start sending out our strongest Pokemon to deal with Pokemon we don't know what to do with.
That's what she said.
Michael!
Oh no, the recording setup wasn't on the corpse. I had to go and buy that myself. Actually, I mean, what corpse? What are you talking about? What, it was a bone structure. There was certainly not a mad evil king or anything rotting in the jungle. Was he at least wearing pants? Research overload, are you trying to figure out if I'm a trouser snake? Is that what you're insinuating here? Oh, what? I'm sorry, what are you doing here, good sir? It's not like I can't even wear pants. I don't have legs. Where am I gonna put them? Oh boy, Vessel for now. Just to see if it has that one move, our least favorite move that we're not out of the way of. The type of snake. I wanna say Western Hognose. That did a lot of damage. That did not do a lot of damage. Heal? Thinking healing is the move. Then we get kind of stuck in a bad cycle, potentially. But no, it breaks the cycle by using a dumb move. Okay. This only did about 40-ish damage to us. So we're good for now, but still at risk, especially if it decides to use that again. We know we've got healing, like, right around the corner. I'm thinking I'm going to risk it for the experience points, because gosh darn it, I need experience points. That's why we're sitting here walking around in the desert. Ooh, I hadn't considered type. I mean, I imagine I would need to throw Psychic in there somewhere. Probably Psychic Ground. So Research Overload, that is actually a Pokemon type. That's what our friend Jockington here is. Poison, Toxic, might as well be the same thing. Oh. It's a Marowak. Marowak happens to be right up there as one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Really sad I couldn't catch him this route. Who knows, maybe he'll show up on a later route. Heal him. With fire? I don't have any fire! Bored out of my mind, bored out of my mons. You see my team here. There is no fire type to kill him with. Just roast him. Oh man. Hey yo, Marowak, where'd you get? That's a nice skull you got there. Did your mama buy it for you? Oh, oh, oh. You must be real embarrassed since you have to carry a bone everywhere. I know I certainly get embarrassed when I have a bone in public. Chat, you were right. Roasting him worked. Look at that. I thought you liked this Pokemon. I do. I love this Pokemon. That's why he's so easy to just absolute flame. Nuh-uh, bored out of my mons. He's only able to evolve when he gets over his trauma. My favorite Pokemon? I honestly, it might be Marowak. It is kind of a tough call, but it is certainly between Marowak and like 2 other Pokemon. Greninja or Riolu? I mean, Greninja and Riolu are both pretty cool. They're just not my favorites. As far as my other favorites, I'd have to say Lucarionis. No, too late. It's Lucarionis. Lucario! Lucarionis. I don't know. I feel like Lucario IRL would be a little bit disappointing if for nothing else than the chest spike. You'd go to hug it and then you'd just get stabbed right in the rib cage. That doesn't sound fun. Alright, I'm holding y'all to that. If we do catch a Lucario or Riolu, you have to remind me to name it Lucarionis, because I have a terrible, terrible, terrible memory. Oh, right, I was in the middle of telling you guys my favorite Pokemon. I have like probably like 5 or 10 that I'm just really big fans of. And those include the Cubone line, the Shinx line, the Porygon line. Also a really big fan of Avalugg. Bergmite and Avalugg are just so cool and so cute. I just absolutely love those Shinx. Yeah, Avalugg! You don't like Avalugg? Yes, the Gen 6 Ice type based off of an Iceberg. Are you telling me right now that you don't like Avalugg? You got some kind of beef? I'm sorry, Parish Song? Excuse me, Miss Toad. I feel like there's a butt coming. I love and respect everyone's opinion, but well, I don't know how smart it was to use Parish Song when you only have one Pokemon. But your opinion. Sorry, what can I say? Avalugg's in my top 10 for sure.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Now, was that towards me or towards bored out of my mons? Well, joke's on you. You'll never figure out which jungle I live in. My mons? Okay, makes sense. Every jungle. See, that becomes problematic very fast, though. Because then you gotta start burning down the concrete jungles. Or they call it the iron jungle. I forget what they call them. I feel like most of the people that live there aren't gonna be happy about that. Strangling. Guys, watch out. We got the Scranton Strangler in chat. Alright. We need to do some healings. We don't have much healing. Wow. Okay, well, Guess we'll go back to that doctor at the beginning of the desert. Chad, I'd like to go ahead and say thank you. You have made getting through all of these trainers so much easier.
No! God, please, no! No!
I
No!
was just trying to say thank you. I didn't know you guys were so averse to positive reinforcement. Damn. Find something weird about Avalug to make me feel bad for liking him. Well. This isn't about you, Rhythm. But no, seriously, you guys have made it so much less mind-numbing to make my way through this desert and fight all these trainers. Also, I understand. Most people don't like Avalug and a bunch of other Pokemon. I'm about to hit you with another controversial opinion, though, so get ready. Go ahead, listen up, open up your ear holes. I love all of the Pokemon designed after items. I fucking love Klefki and Vanillux. We have not picked up the fossils from here yet. You make an excellent point board out of my mons. I just think they're so derpy and they look so cool to me because of it. Oh, Lunatone. Lunatone is also up there in top 10 probably. I fucking love Lunatone. It's so stupid. Whoa, 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 murderous and kinky? Chat, you gotta choose one. You can't be both. You can't be murderous and kinky. I forbid it. Y'all are making my game lag now. Game's getting all riled up. It's struggling its bug. Got me out here struggling my bug until I water gun. I don't remember consenting to this. Shuckle, just die already. Because there isn't anything bad about Avalug, obviously. How dare you?
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
All I got from this interaction is that Avalug has all that ass. And that immediately counters your argument of him being ugly. So I would like a written apology on my desk by Friday. And also some pictures of Spider-Man while you're at it. Okay, the special offense stat isn't great. Minor Chica, how did... What do you mean you didn't know Pokemon had stats? If that's what you can get pictures of Spider-Man of, I want them on my desk. You know who else would like Spider-Man's ass? J. Jonah Jameson. You have a desk? Of course I have a desk. What do you take me for? Some penniless hippie? What do you think I'm playing on right now? Alright, look, it's called a desktop, okay? I can't just put this darn thing on my lap, alright? Then I would have to call it something else, and I can't even begin to comprehend what a name for that thing would be. Well, you see, research, he wouldn't have to pay... He wouldn't have to pay for Spider-Man's feet pics if he were to go on to Feet Finder instead of OnlyFans. That's the problem. Whoa, a lap dancer. I've never had one of those before. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, hey everybody, we're playing Pokemon White Randomizer today. And apparently our snake is asleep. Poor Jockington. What? No, this is white. Did I say black? If so, I apologize for the confusion. Yes, white, not black. Pokemon White version, mostly because I think Zekrom's cooler of the two. Which is entirely not relevant to a randomizer, but still. Thank you. I agree with you. This Skiploom deserves to get some acid. Just fucking melt. Just Roger Rabbit his ass. Away with you. Oh, now Ralsei wants to learn Bullet Seed. Truce is off. I get Hollow Chica. And I kind of like having Mega Drain. And Ingrain. And Leech Seed. Ralsei is just here to heal himself. That's all. Research overload, you're failing to notice one thing. I already called dibs on Minor Chica. Minor Chica, I'm so sorry you have to go through this with chat. But I'm still going to encourage it. No!
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
I'd like you to consider the in-context ramifications of I split her in half. Well, what you gonna do with all that ass? All that ass. All that ass. Hello there. Carrying 2 Pokemon fossils. Chat, should we get the cover fossil or the plume fossil? It doesn't matter because this is randomized either way. Cover fossil it is. I'm also excited for the bones, Miner Chica. The bones are awesome. Also, there's a rock with like this flying type aura just down here in the sand. Well, Research Overload at least has their priorities straight. Whoa, my mons. Whoa now. Whoa. Whoa. You watch that type of humor. You know what I'm talking about. For real though, please no pedophilia jokes in my chat. Just like, that's, yeah, just... Fair enough, and I thank you for stopping.
Naked grandma! Naked, huh?
And I thank you for breaking up the tension. See, swinging to the complete opposite side of the spectrum, naked grandma's okay. The grandmas need some love. Research is out here breaking grandma's hips. What are you doing to them? Well, breaking their hips, obviously. Oh, a shed shell.
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
You're in good company, my mons, then, because everybody else in this chat absolutely loves that.
I'm skeptical that you could, yet intrigued that you may.
Let's see. I am seriously happy that you guys love the sound alerts so much. And if you have suggestions for sounds, let me know and I'll see if I can find them. Oh god, Pharaoh Seed. Oh, a shiny noise would be funny. for all of our Pokemon needs. That one might be tough to find, but I will look for it. Between streams, obviously. I do not intend to look at it right now in the middle of stream, but I am going to take a note. Oh, a shiny hunting stream. I don't think we'll be doing that, especially not anytime soon. But that would be hilarious. That would make me... That'd be some rage bait right there. Well, research, shinies are really rare. There's a pretty solid chance we are not going to run into one at all during this entire playthrough. And speaking of chat, I actually think that should be one of the rules we implement into this, is that if we see a shiny, we are allowed to catch it. Oh, if I pass up a shiny because we thought it was fake? Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts just to even think about. Oh. Well, to be fair, my mons, I haven't played a lot of Nuzlocke on stream, so a lot of what I have interacted with Nuzlocke has been me just saying to myself, I don't care about this rule or that rule. Okay, so we can't use acid. It's immune to acid. Okay, we will invoke the shiny claws if we come across one. Also, my mons, since you do seem to be better versed than the rest of my chat, I'll explain this to you right quick. I don't particularly care about the Nuzlocke rules outside of I can only catch one Pokemon per route, and if it dies, and gets put in the box. As far as, like, level caps and stuff, we are completely ignoring level caps. And the steel is immune to poison. I get confused sometimes because I think it is slightly different in other games. That they're only immune to being poisoned, not fully immune to poison types. Oh, the level cap isn't a thing in regular people's Nuzlocke? I didn't know that. Good to know, though. Ah! No! No! Jockington! Gosh darn it. Chat, I'm about to have an aneurysm.
Father, help!
Well, on the bright side, that was a fossil Pokemon, and we just got a fossil Pokemon to replace them. Rest in peace, Arbok. Rest in peace, Jockington. You will be missed. We got you as a fossil. A fossil that I think we bought. We purchased at a store. And now you get to go in the forever box. Oh, hold on, I was reading. In general, in Generation 2, the Steel type's immunity poison type means Steel type Pokemon can only be poisoned by Twin Needle and cannot be badly poisoned. Starting from Gen 3, Steel types are innately immune to both types of poison. Yeah, so both the poison type and the poison status condition have changed throughout the generations. I wasn't sure how Gen 5 fell on that. But now we know. The poison type is unusable against the steel type. At least for the purposes of this particular playthrough. Dragon Wagon. I'm afraid I don't follow. We're dragging the Dragon Wagon. I fear I am outside of the loop on whatever this particular reference is. Unless it's not a reference. Buy sodas. You're gosh darn right. I should be buying sodas. And apparently fresh waters. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, we can drag the Dragon Wagon. Hooray! Honestly, if we would have had a soda pop in the middle of that battle, it might have saved Jockington's poor life.
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
Really? Right in front of all my soda? All of my soda pops that I just bought? That's the wrong one.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
Three asses in a row. Oh no. Oh no, not three asses in a row. Well, on the downside, we have no more boxed Pokemon. On the plus side, we are going to go and grab one. Three asses in a row. We have 3 badges, and we have encountered... We've done all the encounters we can. We missed a couple. There were a couple that we just couldn't catch. unfortunately. There are 2 more encounters we can get before our next gym. But the problem with that is that we've got to have a couple of rival battles. Which is why I want to get trained up in the desert.
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, all that ass, all that ass, all that ass, all that ass? What you gonna do
we're
with
caught in a loop.
all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
This is my bridge crossing song.
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, all that ass, all that ass, all that ass, all that ass?
Oh, we're caught in a loop.
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Chat, Michael got mad at it. Michael Scott is clearly sick of all that ass. No, he's here. Alright, I can't remember if you have to clear out a space in your inventory for fossil Pokemon in this one. So we're just gonna try to take it as it is. It's a Shelmet! Well, that's staying in the fucking box. What you gonna do with all that ass, all that ass, all that ass, all that ass? Note to self, extend the cooldown timer.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I don't have the bike or fly yet, my mons. as much as I would love to, you don't get fly until fairly late on in the game. I think that is the 6th gym badge. We only have 3, and the bike we get in Nimbasa City, which is just beyond the desert.
No, God!
I know, I know.
God,
So I
please,
know,
no,
I know.
no,
Michael, Minor, Chica. Sorry, we just gotta leg it. We just gotta run. We just gotta walk.
What the
through
hell is even that?
What, walking? Chat, don't tell me you guys have become so used to modern conventional transportation that you don't even know what walking is? Not getting the bike yet. So this could be based on me misremembering the game, but I'm pretty sure as soon as you step into Nimbasa, it is a rival battle. And then right after that is the bike.
What you gonna do with all that ass, all that ass, all that ass, all that
God, they've started again. The plasma battle. Okay, we can probably handle a plasma battle. We can probably handle a plasma battle, and I think I've got most of the desert cleared out. Probably good enough to continue. Plus, we are on the second half of today's stream, so we may as well start making some progress. We did heal everybody, right? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta go get that badge, chat. On the bright side, there are 2 encounters, I think, that we can get. Oh, man. That's insinuating. Fight.
Fire!
Yeah.
Fire!
Fight.
Fire!
That's kind of insinuating. We gotta rush through that gym. The gyms take me forever. Fine. We'll at least make an attempt on the gym. We gotta get in there. Do it. We're going, we're going, we're going. Plus, we got Rousey here. And Rousey's very much a, sit back and absorb health. He'll probably be able to handle the gym, no problem. Lock in. Oh, do I gotta lean forward and actually get the controller with both hands? Is that what you're telling me I've gotta do right now? With both quote-unquote hands. Fine. For you, chat. Alright, fine, chat. I guess I'll just have to get up in there with both hands. As far forward as I can get.
That's what she said.
Michael!
Thank you, Minor Chica. Thank you, Chica. Very much appreciated. Great. Oh, great. He kept licking all over me, and now I'm paralyzed.
That's what she said. Michael.
Also, yes, my Mons is correct. I miss her complaints in my ear as I ignored her. You know, chat, soon enough, y'all might actually be big enough for me to get TTS. Y'all been a lovely audience tonight. Us with it would be ballsy. I agree, but that is kind of what my streams are all about. I want to focus on the interactivity. I want to focus on you guys. Us with tits. But no, I want to focus on you guys and making sure that you guys have a pleasant experience, that you guys are able to actually interact with stream in a meaningful way. I also want tits. I want mine bigger. They're so small, and it frustrates me to no end. And yes, of course, I meant the birds. I meant, yeah, I meant the birds. The birds, the tits. I have like this really small pair of model tits. These really small model birds, and I just wish they were bigger, because nobody ever notices my tiny model birds. My Mons over here has multiple basements. But yeah, that's typically where you find them. Also, we've got so many viewers. Hi, everybody. If you haven't already, make sure to follow the stream so you can see when we're streaming. And welcome into the stream. I hope you're all having... Oh, my Mons, you weren't even following yet? I thank you for the follow, though. It means a lot. Also, don't be shy to join in chat. We love having a little conversation with our viewers here. No, it's okay. I wasn't actually bullying you. Yo, chat, we got some Ultra Balls. Let's go. We've got better balls. We finally made it to Nimbasa City. Hello, Marshall. With your Jinx. Now, if only I had that fire type. Uh-oh. Task, you seem like you could use some health restoratives. I'm sorry I didn't get to you before the fight. Gosh darn it. The theme is good. I like the Team Plasma theme. First we got slapped around by goth women, now we're getting slapped around by whatever this is. Nicki Minaj. Oh, great. And then this little blonde-haired thing put us to sleep. No, not Ice Punch. Hold on. No, no, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait.
That's what she said.
Not cool, dude. This blonde-haired freak put me to sleep, and my chat's trying to figure out who can outlast who.
I'm skeptical that you could, yet intrigued that you may.
You know what chat may do? You guys can also check out my YouTube.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I've got a naked grandma, apparently. But yeah, if you guys want to check out the VODs channel, we've got a whole bunch of our VODs from the past week and a half or so. We finally started uploading things on there. We're all naked under our clothes, that is true. And we've also got a main channel. You can go ahead and subscribe to both of them if you guys would like. We're going to start uploading hopefully very soon to the main channel. But it's just a matter of our editor. It's a matter of our editor figuring out that it's TV time. Hey, we got a bicycle. LFG. Up, and here's Bianca. And she wants to go to the Pokemon musical. Anyway, let's hit up that Pokemon Center. What happened? Are you asking why I stopped for a couple seconds? I had a really important text from a really important person I had to address. That's all. Nothing weird. Ooh, we should check out what's being sold in the special chat, in the special place. Here, we got Shadow Punch, Nightmare, we got Hyper Beam, Vine Whip. Oh, you left. Okay. Pretty much nothing. These are some cool things here. Yeah. Hyper Beam especially. And it's cheap. You can grab Hyper Beam. And I like Shadow Punch. Oh, I don't have enough for Power Gem or Silver Wind, but those are the ones I want. You clipped my naked grandmas! No, Hyper Beam's not free. It's just that in this game, once you buy a TM, you don't have to buy it again because you can use TMs as many times as you want. So we do actually have an infinite money glitch prepared. Well, not really glitch. Set up. We have something set up. And it's basically all of the stuff that you can get post-game in the underwater diving section. Those, for some reason, read as free when you go to buy them. So we bought like 99 of the coins or whatever that we can sell to the collector, but that's only once we get to that point. All the hot guys are named after letters. I mean, I can only think of L and N. Are we doing post-game? I'd like to do post-game, just to kind of walk around. All the hot gays. I mean, I'm pretty sure N is gay. I mean, look at that hair. Landon. If you put L and N together, you get Landon. I wonder how many Pokemon exist in this world. Currently, a little bit over 1,000. Landon. See? Landon. L and N.
What you gonna do with all that?
It's back. That's alright, my mons. If you gotta dip out and go to bed, that is perfectly fine. Ooh, research coming in with the hot diss. Fair enough, but if you do need to leave or want to leave, that is perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. Make sure to take care of yourself, okay? If you need to stand up, drink water, go take a break and stretch, by all means. I will certainly be implementing breaks once we're able to do stream for a little bit longer. What? How dare you wake your Pokemon up after I put it to sleep? But no, seriously, your mental and physical health is very important. Dear God, this thing's gonna kill us. Get confused, idiot. And we can probably... Oh no! Minor Chica has been replaced as Research Overload's rival? Wow. That's okay. Now she can go goth and slap me. That's okay. Wow, this guy's just all grass types, huh? More goth slaps from me.
Father, help!
Yeah, I think Chica's chat might be a little bit buggy. It might not be working properly. Well, let's take this twig into the sky and drop it.
Father
Damn,
help!
research overload. Wow, that is truly awful, my mons. Oh boy, this thing's focusing on just beefing itself the hell up. I'm not feeling good about what's gonna happen when this thing finally decides to actually use an attack. The leftovers? Whoa!
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Alright, come on, chat. We just gotta land one more hit on this Turtwig without it, you know... without it's doing its thing, and it's slow enough, we can probably just hit it. Yeah. You've been lowering your speed all day. Torterra. Is this how people feel witnessing a toxic relationship? I feel like maybe I shouldn't be using 2-turn attacks when I've got someone asleep. They're just gonna wake up faster.
What the hell is even that?
I agree with you, Minor Chica. What the hell? And now this thing's just sitting here and raising its attack and defense again. Well, I say again, it's a different Pokemon. It's a stronger Pokemon. Not great for us. Nope, we don't have a single fire, ice, nothing. We don't have anything like that. Alright, Torterra, you got a tree on your back. That's the whole roast. No, you got a tree on your back. Is it because you couldn't make any friends, so you planted a seed the last time you were able to make one? Alright, fine. Damn, how about you tie a rope around that tree and, I'm getting tomatoed for my terrible... Oh god! Went too far on that one?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, that's what all of Torterra's actual friends were screaming when they saw what had happened to it. When they saw its lifeless corpse dangling from a rope. A rope tied around its own tree.
What
it's honestly
the hell
impressive.
is even that?
Hey, we beat the Letterman. Do we get a jacket? Oh god, he's close up to us.
Asking you a goddamn thing.
I don't remember asking you to be this close, letter person. Well, now we're off to the gym. Oh, my mons, I'm so sorry. I'm not into men. It was never gonna happen. I'm just not interested in kissing men. Alright, fair enough. Tell you what, did we get enough money for the thing? No, we almost have enough money to get one of the new moves. Speaking of, we did buy TMs, but we didn't see if anybody was compatible with them. Shadow Punch. Anybody want to learn Shadow Punch? No? Cool. Good to know. Hey guys, everybody, my Mon's here. He means nothing that he says if it's not related to Pokemon. He doesn't mean it. This was what, Hyper Beam? Honestly, Hyper Beam would be pretty good for you. I'm kind of thinking we get rid of Confusion. Alright, chat, really important thing here. Do we teach one of our Pokemon Splash? Good news, chat. Almost everybody is able to learn Splash. Chat, no, you weren't supposed to encourage me to use Splash. No. Chat, no, don't do this. Alright, so, there are 2 more encounters that we can run into. But one of them is going to make us... Oh, Bianca. Okay, apparently we're going to the Pokemon Theater. Really doing either of them is going to make us run out of time, so we're either going to do our encounters, or we're going to make one solid attempt at a couple of fights in the gym. And me personally, I want to go for those encounters, so we're probably not going to get through the gym today. I'm terribly sorry, my Mons. I really am. But it's just not in the cards. We've only got about 20 minutes left on stream. No, you don't have to quit. We will definitely get to it next time, and if you quit, you won't be able to see us next time. Also, apparently we're dressing up our Vaporeon here. Your answer? Oh, quitting being a good person. Okay, I see. So obviously this is our Vaporeon femboy that we are just absolutely covering in bows. This doesn't have a single hand for me to do anything with. I hadn't considered this. And of course, you need a skirt. Well, I'd rather you have the bow than the skirt. Glasses? Oh, of course, gladly. Our little Vaporeon femboy gets glasses. And that's our whole thing. The goth femboy Vaporeon. Oh, right. We're not actually doing a musical right away. A non-committed, committed thing. It should have been me! Daddy, what are you doing here? You were just supposed to send $4,000, not actually come here. Okay.
What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass? What you gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass?
All right then. No, guys, harass politely me. Listen, sometimes the moments that you need all the ass the most are when things get sad. Anyway, let's go stuff some wild creatures in our balls, shall we? Might not be able to do this. Is it getting too late for you? Okay. So we have an encounter here. Let's see what's going on. I'm not trying to go any further into this because I don't want to fight a trainer right now. Just want to see... Oh! A Bahiam! That's a really cool and interesting psychic type. My mons, it is absolutely no worries if you need to go and rest and take care of yourself. We'll be here next time. Fine physically. Miracle Eye. Too much. How dare you? Is this a part of the bullying me thing? Say it ain't so. Is it all the ass? Do you need us to stop playing the clip? We caught a Bahiam. Oh, it's just the iguana. Okay. You know what? That tracks. That's fair. I am so sorry. Its brain and tamper with its memories. Oh yeah, Sophia is not going to like hearing that the iguana is not appreciated. Okay, we need a name for this gal. Trying to go with Deltarune themed names though. I mean, we could just have this be Toriel. Yeah, I'm so sorry, my mons. What's the kissy thing from chapter 1? Kissy thing. Kissy thing. Oh, do you mean, Hathy? It could be Hathy. Yeah, all the hearts creatures. We can have this be Hathy. That's actually a good Pokemon. I like that catch. Oh, and Asgore drunk driving. I freaking love that meme. I love it so much. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Oh, sing the whole song on stream and you'll what, my mons? What will you do? Do a backflip. Oh boy. Oh boy. For a backflip. For a backflip. Oh, Onion, what, are you ground type yet? Yes, you are. Okay. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Little do you know, I filled up on gas. I'ma get your fountain making ass. Pulverize this fuck with my Bergen truck. It seems you're out of luck. Truck! There you go, my mons. You gotta do a backflip now. Unfortunately for you, I genuinely love that song. Someone count me down. Uh-oh. No, no! No, Ralsei! No! The consequences of my actions! Why, Ralsei? Why, what, how, oh no, my mons landed on his back. Everybody pay attention to that. That was the Sunflora, my mons. I know. So sad. Very tragic. For complicated reasons, that technically that is the same character. So there's Flowey, who in Undertale is also Asriel. And then there's Asriel, which is thematically and seemingly meant to represent Ralsei, who is meant to represent Asriel. You should definitely play Deltarune. Deltarune is awesome. Okay, that is the most valid reason to not play a game. I will certainly accept that. Spent all my money on femboy stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, actually, I may have been wrong. There might be 2 more encounters we can do. Hold on. Alright, Chad, hold on. We might be able to add another Pokemon or 2. We're not doing well. We're not able to keep more than a Pokemon or 2 in the box in reserve. They all keep getting sent to the snow grave. It's truly sad. But at the very least, we can catch a Pokemon here. Oh, hi, Onyx. In theory, Onion might be able to handle you, but we're just gonna send in the vessel. Wow. Just absolutely rock hard, huh? Anyway, get water gunned. Easy takedown for Kate here. And what do we have from the encounter? Tauros! Not the worst. Certainly not the worst. I mean, we've got a bloody Shelmet in our box that we don't want to deal with. Okay, let's hope it doesn't demolish Hathy. Oh boy. Oh, we didn't take Shelmet. Gosh darn it. Okay, we'll have to go back there at some point and pick up our child. I might do that off stream. That might be like the only thing I do off stream is just make that journey all the way back to get Shelmet. Oh my gosh. Please don't die. Either of you. And now go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Cool, that should... We can probably catch this now. Right? Right? Come on. Sweet. Alright, this one I'm naming Chris.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
Alright, chat. Listen up. Why'd y'all do that? Why y'all keep bringing up the naked grandma? Aerith. Nice, nice.
Victory screech!
Fair enough. No more naked grannies for tonight's stream. Alright, hey chat. I think I'm actually going to leave that there for tonight. We've made some amazing progress. We got our way out of the desert. But what about Ass? Could you just hold off while I do my outro, please? Just real quick while I say goodbye to everyone. You've been a great audience tonight. Make sure to hit the follow button down below, and for the people that are watching on YouTube on the VODs, make sure you hit subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment. I would love to hear any feedback that you would have on YouTube, and I enjoy hearing my feedback from the chat. You've all been great. Absolutely love you guys. Yeah, say hello to YouTube, chat, and YouTube, say hello to the chat. Alright, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. Play me off, guys. Go on, get your favorite sound bites out of the way.
What you gonna do with all that ass?